It's Q Boogie. I'm here at the Bon Appetit Soul. I'm here with the voice of the city, Real Tracks.
And you already know what it is. I'm with the king of the city. You already know right here on the Sports Radio Show, right? Real Tracks, the voice of the city, the king of the city. It gets no better than that. Shine a light on that.
You are now listening to the sound of the voice of all cities. Will Tracks.
Shine a light on him!
Welcome to the Q Boogie Sports Show.
Shine a light on him!
Podcast 6. We back.
Let's go Villanova.
Villanova, congratulations on an NCAA championship. You defeated the madness. I think it's amazing what Coach Jay Wright was able to do with that team. I think it's beautiful when a team that doesn't have one and dones wins, because it kind of shows how staying in college is all right. It's not that bad when you go to the right school. Now, all means when you go to Kentucky, when you go to Duke, when you go to Kansas, when you go to these big time schools that kind of promote one and dones, you have to go one and done to a fault, because somebody better than you arguably is coming behind you. Right. So it's so hard to stay. But when you go to a school like Villanova, Michigan, I even put Loyola in there. I put Loyola in there. Or Virginia, those schools that keep their players around.
Okay.
It's truly special.
So you're for staying in college for the 4 years?
I mean, I'm for both. I just feel like if you know, most of these guys, around when you're a senior in high school, look, I'm going to the league. It's over. You kind of know already. But for certain guys that don't really know, that are kind of like tweeners and they can go somewhere else and get an education, I'm all for that, because to a certain degree, I feel like if you're not top 15, if you're not in the first round, and you don't come out and ball your first 2 years, the NBA says bye. Says bye. So it's tough. But Jalen Brunson, he stayed all 4 years. He's got 2 championships. He's a point guard for Villanova. Okay. He won the Wooden Award, a.k.a. Best Player in the NCAA. That went to a senior. So I think it's great for Villanova in their program. They won it 2 out of the last 3 years.
I was going to ask you that, right?
2 out of the last 3 years. Dominated this one. My man Dante was not playing. Had 31. Ooh. He did everything for Villanova. Coming off the bench. Seems like it's a story of the bench. I can't wait to see. So I wonder who's the next story. You had Nick Foles, had Tua. Now you got my boy Dante, right, from Villanova. So who's the next backup story?
Are they still talking about this championship? It seems like it came and gone.
I think they are. I mean, people are saying that Jay Wright might be the best coach in
really
NCAA. I think people are wondering, can Villanova be that team to accept one and dones? Like, should the players leave now? Because they got some guys coming back. Dante comes back. He's a sophomore.
Nice.
So should he enter the draft? I don't think so. But it's a risk, because the longer you stay, the harder it is to get drafted in the NBA. You really got to be a 4-year guy that everybody's like easily.
Right.
If not, you kind of go. So, like, they got a great point guard at Kansas. Is he gonna get drafted? Because he played 4 years. So, and there's a lot of great guards. There's some guards that probably shouldn't even enter the draft, but right, that's for another story. So
great for Philly.
I mean, Philly's killing it right now. You got
the state. What is it? No, it's actually the city of Philly, and it's the state of Philadelphia.
No, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh shit! Damn, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna edit that one.
I hope we're both right. Because if we're both wrong, it's gonna look really, really bad.
Well, they had 2 championships this year,
And
which
Philly, which
right.
People always want to credit. People wouldn't even jack in Villanova, and now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, they from Philly too. We got 2, and we got Meek Mill coming out. Yeah, Philly on top. So you got the Eagles, got Villanova. So I mean, that's great, man. That's amazing.
So the head coach, you think he's gonna stay?
Oh, I think he'll stay. I think he's at a perfect spot. He can win a couple more, in my opinion, just because he gets guys to stay. You know, he gets guys to stay, so it's a lot easier to coach. You're not changing kids and changing, like, for Calipari, for example. He has to change his formula every year because you don't know who you have. You might have this type of team, like the team that had DeMarcus Cousins on it. You know, the teams that had John Wall, even the Harrison twins. Those are different teams than the team. This is probably his worst team. I mean, last year you had De'Aaron Fox, you had Malik Monk, all first round, top 10, top 15 draft picks.
Wow.
So that's for Kentucky, but for Villanova, he's getting those guys 2, 3, 4 years. Those guys keep coming back, and now you're starting to see. He's starting to see the fruits of his labor. So
right.
I think Villanova's in a great spot. I think he's in a great spot. I'm happy because it was a great NCAA tournament. You got your Cinderella. Your Cinderella almost made it, but you still got those big dogs at the end. You had Villanova and you had Michigan.
Right.
So it was good to see, okay, fine, we got the Cinderella story. Wow, I didn't think they would win. You had the bracket busters. You had a crazy one, actually. You know, you had Kentucky lose to Kansas State. You know, you had Syracuse almost sneak in there again.
Right.
You had Duke almost get there. Arizona with everything that was going on with DeAndre Ayton, a top 2 pick in the draft. He almost doesn't play in the NCAA tournament. His coach, the head coach, doesn't even almost gets fired because of the FBI investigations. Oh, wow. I mean, it was great. It was great. Trae Young sneaks in there and then loses to Rhode Island. The Rhode Island coach leaves now. I mean, it's NCAA for you, you know. I thought it was a great tournament.
Right. It was a great tournament. I saw some games.
I thought it was really, really good.
You know, but it's big up Philadelphia. I'm happy for those guys. I mean, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I mean, for a couple of sports to win.
Yeah, I mean, 76ers are up and coming. So, Philly sports is all right. I mean, but if you think about it, you know, Jay Wright, if he leaves, what is his options? I mean, I'm
sure. Go to Philly.
I don't know. They love Coach Brown up there in Philly land, but I'm sure. I mean, somebody's gonna get fired.
Someone always gets fired. That's the question.
Know, it's just a matter of where.
Should he leave?
Should he leave? Nah, like I said, I don't think he should leave.
Stay.
He should just stay. He should just stay.
Well, you say he should leave because he's in a good spot, but if he's given the opportunity to leave,
well, it depends on the right situation because you say, "Oh, I'm gonna leave." You're going right back if you don't go to the right team.
Right, yeah.
You could, just like, I mean, Brad Stevens left Butler after he went to the championship.
Welcome back. I'm listening.
Like, it was good. It was better for him because then he went to Boston. Like, Boston is known to take care of their coaches. Eventually, they'll get it right.
Right.
Doc Rivers, he ended up getting Paul Pierce. I mean, he got Paul Pierce already. He had Rajon Rondo. Then he got Kevin Garnett. Ray Allen won a championship. Got him to about 2. A lot of Eastern Conference finals. So that worked. So, yeah.
Well, I think that's it for today.
People want me to talk about Drake.
All right, let's talk about Drake another day.
People don't want me to get at Drake. Y'all lucky.
You want to get at Drake?
Drake,
all right,
you're lucky.
Let's take a quick break and let's.
I'm gonna let you slide, Drake. Aubrey.
Are you gonna talk about Drake?
I will.
Let's take a quick break.
But we're gonna take a quick break Keep it loud. Q Boogie Sports Show. Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Aubrey get me tight.